Well, it is icy outside, positively. Winter is really smacking us around here in New York City, but it's hotter than ever in here. Hi, everyone. I'm Ian Drew, entertainment director here at Us Magazine, and to my left is one of the reasons it's so hot in here, Andrea Canning, who's been steaming up Dateline NBC recently with all of her hot stories.
I thought it was hot in here because of you, actually.
Oh.
So we'll just keep each other warm.
Oh, my God. That's the real news, everyone. There you go. But she's here to help me bring you hot stuff, the top 5 sizzling stories from our new issue right here on usmagazine.com. First up, George and Stacy, the end is near. Well, George Clooney and Stacy Keibler have been a hot item for quite some time, but sources now say that it is not going to go on much longer. Apparently, Stacy doesn't quite jibe with his scene and his friends so well, and she doesn't look forward to going back to Lake Como, Italy. I don't know what woman wouldn't.
How could you not?
This summer and being stuck there with them. Meanwhile,
with George Clooney.
Yes.
Is that relationship real? Does anyone know?
That is up for debate, but according to some people, this has been planned for some time, this split.
Oh,
so,
wow. Well, I feel like every time he gets a new girlfriend, it's always like, it's a matter of like when they'll break up, not if they'll break up.
No, that's the joy of being George. Hey, he knows how to be a bachelor the right way.
He is gorgeous.
And next, Michelle Williams, how Jason changed her. Well, Michelle Williams didn't just walk away empty-handed from her relationship with Jason Segel. No, now that they broke up, it turns out insiders say Jason actually influenced her in quite a few ways, gave her some parting gifts, like convincing her to move out of the Brooklyn home she shared with Heath Ledger to start anew, and also to grow her hair out, because, you know, men, I gotta say, also as a guy, we don't really love the short hair thing.
I know,
it's
men
all about
like
the
long hair. But
yeah.
Michelle can pull it off.
Yeah.
Because she's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he did so much for her too. They always seemed like he made her happy, and that he was always with Matilda, her daughter, and they seemed like they all got along so well. It's kind of sad to think that even that didn't last.
Well, but predictable. Here we go again. And next, Jason won't move out. Well, Bethany Frankel is still sharing her 3,400 square foot Tribeca apartment with Jason Hoppy, even though they're already filed for divorce. I mean, that's over. Meanwhile, sources say Bethany is very frustrated that she just can't get him to leave. And so she escaped last week to Atlantic City for a girls' weekend at the Borgata. That's always good.
Wasn't she just surfing somewhere too? I feel like I just saw her. I don't know. But you know, a lot
She's blowing off steam before her show launches.
A lot of divorce attorneys recommend that people, I don't know that this is the case here, but they recommend that you do not leave the home to keep your traction in the divorce proceedings, you know, as people are trying to split up, you know, who gets what.
Well, it helps if you have enough room for a separate bedroom, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would be kind of nice to have that much room.
Which is rare in New York City, yeah. And next, Jake's got a new girl. Well, Jake Gyllenhaal keeps being spotted around with different brunettes, but he's apparently landed on one. For 2 months or so, he's been dating Emily Dodonto, a model that he met at SoulCycle, where he always goes in New York to do spin classes. Meanwhile, a source says he's been loving Spin Cycle because he gets up on the instructor's bike and all the women just swoon.
What a perfect way to meet women.
Yeah.
To go to SoulCycle.
Smart. I've actually seen other couples there.
And I'm sure a lot of the women are in good shape. So
yeah.
It's an added bonus. Right?
You know that they're into the same thing as you. Mutual interest.
It's good.
Yeah. Gives you an activity. And finally, Emma Roberts, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Melissa George all were in Ooh La La Paris for the H&M fashion show. You can see a picture of that in this week's VIP scene. And that's all the time we have left for this week, everyone. I'd like to thank Andrea Canning, NBC Dateline star. We love your stories every night. Oh my God.
Thank you for having me here. Of course. My old friend.
And you see her on the Today Show, apparently, from time to time.
Yes,
we did the Today Show together in December, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on every week.
Yes. So we'll tune into that as well. And in the meantime, while you're trying to figure out which channel it is on your remote control, you can pick up our new issue with these stories and much, much more. It's on newsstands now.